Hello and welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into something that's, well, absolutely fundamental to any language, the art of making a great first impression. We're going to explore the nuances of French greetings and see how using the right words in just the right way can completely change how a conversation unfolds.
And just so you know where all this great info is coming from, this session is powered by the pedagogical expertise of Rendez-Vous, which is widely seen as Canada's leading second language school. The structured, thoughtful way they approach learning is really the foundation for everything we're about to cover today.
All right, let's get right to it. What really is the key to making a fantastic first impression in French? You know, it's a question that can make a lot of us feel a little anxious. But the goal here is to break it all down into simple, easy-to-use steps that will help you build real, genuine confidence.
Okay, so let's jump in. We're starting with the art of the first hello, because, honestly, a greeting in French is so much more than just a word you say. It's a signal of respect, it shows you understand the social situation, and it's that very first move that sets the stage for a real connection.
Now, this right here is the golden rule. Knowing how to introduce yourself is the first thing you must learn in French. And from a teaching perspective, this is absolutely crucial. It's not about just memorizing a list of phrases. It's about giving you a powerful, practical tool you can use right away. It builds the confidence you need to actually start conversations right from day one. And that brings us to having a real framework for fluency. Because look, how you learn is every bit as important as what you learn. So let's explore a structured approach, one that's designed not for just cramming and forgetting, but for deep understanding and making sure what you learn actually sticks with you.
And this just lays it out so perfectly. Notice how it's structured like building a house. First, we lay the foundation with the simplest blocks, your basic greetings. Then we put up the frame by learning how to start and end a conversation. After that, we add the important details, the cultural rules of being polite. And finally, we furnish it with phrases for specific situations. See? All right, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and see how this all works in practice. For this next part, we're going to do a little immersive lesson. All the examples will be in French, which is the best way to get a real feel for the language and how it's used.
So, the most important thing to remember is that context is everything in French. Picture this. You walk into a bakery in the morning. A formal, respectful bonjour monsieur or bonjour madame is exactly what's expected. But later that day, if you're meeting up with friends, the vibe totally changes. A warm bonsoir or a super casual salut is perfect. The greeting you pick instantly sets the tone for everything that follows. Now let's talk about the bookends of any chat, the beginning and the end. To start a conversation formally, the gold standard is comment allez-vous? It's polite, it's open, it's respectful. And when it's time to go, a simple au revoir is always the right move. But if you think you'll see them again soon, adding à bientôt adds this nice touch of warmth, a little hint that you're looking forward to next time. You really can't overstate how important politeness is in French culture, and this is where the language gets very specific. You'll see two ways to say please. S'il vous plaît is the formal one. It's your go-to for strangers, anyone older, or in professional settings. S'il te plaît is informal. You save that for friends, family, people you know well. A sincere merci beaucoup is always wonderful to hear, and you can respond with the formal je vous en prie or the more relaxed de rien, which is kind of like saying it was nothing. So what we've just walked through is just a little snapshot, right? It's a single, well-structured lesson. But true mastery, as any good teacher knows, doesn't come from just one lesson. It comes from practicing consistently inside a really supportive learning environment. So, what does a great support system actually look like? Well, it means having personalized courses with certified teachers who know their stuff. It means having a 24/7 platform where you can practice whenever you want. And it means having different kinds of tools, like flashcards and audio aids that work for your specific learning style. The whole idea is to have a complete system built around you, making sure you have exactly what you need right when you need it.
So, as we start to bring this all together, let's talk about what it means to truly begin your French journey. This is about more than just memorizing a few words. It's about investing in a path that's been proven to lead to success. And I really want to leave you with this thought, because it's so important. Fluency isn't some final destination you arrive at. It's a journey. It's built one small step at a time, and every single conversation is a new chance to learn, to connect, and to grow.
So if this way of learning, this structured, thoughtful, and supportive approach really speaks to you, then your next step is pretty simple.
A French Rendezvous is where this philosophy comes to life. Join their community at FrenchRendezvous.ca and get the tailored support you need to really achieve your language goals.
A French rendezvous.